When discussing the pantheon of football's greatest players, goalkeepers often occupy a less prominent place. How many clubs can boast that their most celebrated player guarded the net? Real Madrid, for example, is renowned for its scorers rather than its shot stoppers. Enter Iker Casillas, a different breed. Standing at 6'1" or 1.85 meters, his brilliance extends far beyond mere shot stopping. Known as San Iker for his countless saves, Casillas once said, "Most kids dream of scoring the perfect goal. I always dreamed of stopping it." Throughout his career, he lived up to this quote, solidifying his legacy as perhaps the greatest goalkeeper in history. How did San Iker earn his nickname? Let's dive into the story of this legendary figure. If you want to go down as the greatest of all time, please join the 415 Best Bucks and subscribe to the channel. It was an ordinary childhood for Iker Casillas, except for one fateful weekend, when life could have taken a dramatic turn for the better, if not for an unfortunate mistake. Every weekend, football fans across Spain participated in a €1 million competition by submitting their match predictions. The prize was reserved for anyone who could correctly predict the outcomes of 15 matches, a near impossible feat, but one that many pursued for the thrill and the slim chance of winning. One such weekend, Casillas' father carefully made his predictions and entrusted young Iker with the task of submitting them. However, Iker forgot to send in the predictions, and as fate would have it, his father's predictions turned out to be entirely correct, and the Casillas family missed out on a life-changing €1.2 million. The atmosphere in the Casillas household was understandably somber for a few weeks, but they eventually moved on. Iker soon began to shine as a promising young goalkeeper, showing that sometimes destiny has other plans in store. Iker Casillas was born on the 20th of May in 1981 in Móstoles province in Madrid to José Luis Casillas and María del Carmen Fernández González. Casillas began his career in Real Madrid's youth system, known as La Fábrica, during the 1990-91 season. On the 27th of November 1997, at age 16 and still a junior, he was first called up to the senior team squad to face Rosenborg in the UEFA Champions League, although he remained on the bench throughout. After spending a season with the C team in the 4th tier, during which they won their regional group, he came into contention as the club's first choice between the posts. In starting the 1999-2000 UEFA Champions League group stage fixture, he became the youngest goalkeeper ever to feature in the competition at the time, aged 18 years and 177 days. 3 days earlier, Casillas had made his La Liga debut in a 2-2 draw against Athletic Bilbao. In May 2000, he became the youngest ever goalkeeper to play in and win a Champions League final when Real Madrid defeated Valencia 3-0, just 4 days after his 19th birthday. Casillas lost his place in the side to back up Cesar Sanchez after poor performances in the 2001-02 campaign, but redeemed himself when Sanchez suffered an injury in the final minutes of the 2002 Champions League final. Casillas came on and pulled off several key saves to deny a rampant Bayer Leverkusen the Champions League crown. For Spain, he was a part of the roster of the 2002 World Cup. Initially as an understudy to Santiago Cañizares, coincidentally, he became first choice when Cañizares had to withdraw from the tournament due to an injury from a freak accident. At 21, Casillas was one of the youngest first-choice goalkeepers in the tournament. He played an instrumental role in Spanish progression when he saved a penalty in regulation time and 2 more in the 3-2 shootout victory during the round of 16 match against the Republic of Ireland, earning him the nickname The Saint. The 2007-08 season was a fruitful season for Casillas, as he helped Real Madrid reclaim their 31st La Liga title and conceded only 32 goals in 36 matches to claim the Zamora Trophy. Casillas was the highest-ranked goalkeeper, 4th overall in the 2008 Ballon d'Or, behind Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and national teammate Fernando Torres. Also, In 2008, Casillas was named the world's best goalkeeper by the International Federation of Football History and Statistics. He also came in third place in the best goalkeepers of all time ranking, beating Oliver Kahn. On the 14th of February in 2008, he and club captain Raul were awarded contracts for life. Casillas signed a contract extension that would keep him at the club until 2017, with an automatic extension if he played 30 competitive matches during the final season of the contract and a buyout clause of £113 million. His performance earned him a spot in the UEFA Team of the Year for the second time. In February 2009, Casillas equaled Paco Bullo's record of 454 matches played for a goalkeeper and has since surpassed it to become Real Madrid's most capped goalkeeper of all time, at only 27 years old. He received praise from fellow Spanish goalkeepers and England goalkeeper Gordon Banks, who stated, "Casillas' reflexes are incredible. If he continues to play this well, he will become one of the best goalkeepers in the history of the game." In the 2010 World Cup, Iker Casillas overcame an early mistake in Spain's opener to lead his team to his first ever title. Casillas was pivotal throughout the tournament, earning accolades such as Best Goalkeeper and the Golden Glove. His exceptional performance included 5 clean sheets and crucial saves, notably against Arjen Robben in the final, solidifying his status as a legend in goalkeeping history. During the 2010-11 season, after the departure of first and second captains of Madrid, Raul and Guti respectively, Casillas was selected as the first captain with new vice captains Sergio Ramos, Marcelo, and Gonzalo Higuain. During the 2011-12 season, Casillas won the IFFHS Best Goalkeeper Award, making him only the second goalkeeper behind Gianluigi Buffon to win it 4 times, and the only goalkeeper to win the award 4 times in a row. Casillas played his 600th match for Real Madrid on the 22nd of January in 2012. In May 2012, Casillas clinched his 5th La Liga title and his first as captain of Real Madrid. In December of 2012, Casillas was dropped by Jose Mourinho for a La Liga match against Malaga in favor of Antonio Adán. This was the beginning of a series of sour disagreements between the Portuguese coach and the player. During the 2012-13 season, Casillas again won the IFFHS Best Goalkeeper Award for the 5th consecutive time. In January 2013, after a serious injury, Mourinho signed Diego Lopez from Sevilla. Lopez was named first-choice goalkeeper ahead of Adán and kept his place in the team even after Casillas had returned from injury. After the 2012-13 season, Mourinho left Madrid, and soon after his departure, Spanish midfielder Andres Iniesta criticized him for benching Casillas. In the middle of 2013, it was announced that Carlo Ancelotti would be Real Madrid's head coach for the 2013-14 season. Real Madrid started the season with a 2-1 victory over Real Betis, in which Casillas had been benched once again. He made his first start in 238 days in the Champions League group stage match against Galatasaray. Despite being the club's second-choice goalkeeper in La Liga behind Diego Lopez, Casillas continued to be Real Madrid's first-choice keeper in the Champions League and Copa del Rey. In February 2014, he became the first goalkeeper to play in every round of the Copa del Rey prior to the final without conceding a goal. On the 16th of April, he captained Madrid in the final as they beat Barcelona 1-2 at Valencia's Mestalla Stadium. On the 24th of May 2014, Casillas captained Madrid in the 2014 Champions League final, winning the title for the 3rd time in his career with a 4-1 win over Atletico in Lisbon. In the 2013-14 season, Casillas kept 6 clean sheets, 3rd most in a single season of the Champions League. Following the Champions League win, the 2014-15 season saw Casillas return to being the club's first-choice goalkeeper, despite competition from new arrival Keylor Navas. Casillas made his 700th appearance in December 2014. After much speculation about his future, in July 2015, Casillas signed with FC Porto. Real Madrid's conduct in his exit was criticized, with Casillas' parents claiming that he was being forced out of the club by President Florentino Perez, who received calls to quit from fans. Former international teammate Xavi, who earlier that summer left Barcelona after a similarly long and successful career, claimed that Real Madrid were ungrateful of Casillas' service to the club. Although his relationship with Real Madrid went sour, Casillas was quoted saying, "The whole world knows that I'm Madridista by heart. White until the death." In September 2015, he overtook Xavi to become the player with the most appearances in the Champions League, making his record 152nd Champions League appearance in a 2-1 win over Chelsea. That season, Casillas also broke Edwin van der Sar's record for the most clean sheets in Champions League history, keeping his 51st clean sheet in the competition in October of 2015. In March 2017, Casillas set a new personal record for clean sheets in a single season, with 16 clean sheets. He won his first trophy with Porto in May of 2018. In March of 2019, he made his 1,000th career appearance. In March of 2019, he signed a deal with Porto, keeping him at the club until 2021. But in May of 2019, Casillas was hospitalized after suffering a heart attack during Porto's training session. In July of 2019, Porto announced that Casillas had been given a role within the club's coaching staff as he continued his recovery. In August of 2020, Casillas announced his retirement from professional football. Iker Casillas' journey through football is a testament to perseverance and passion, from his roots in Madrid to his iconic Real Madrid tenure. He shaped the role of goalkeeper with his incredible saves and unwavering leadership. Known affectionately as San Iker, he earned this nickname not just for his skill, but for his resilience in the face of adversity. His path wasn't always smooth. A missed chance that could have changed his family's fortunes, injuries that tested his spirit, and disagreements that challenged his resolve. Yet through it all, Casillas' love for the game and commitment to excellence never faltered. His achievements, including 3 Champions League triumphs and leading Spain to a World Cup, in every save and every unforgettable moment, Casillas has left an indelible mark on football history. A legacy that will resonate for years to come, inspiring countless others to reach for greatness.